What's up, dudes? Today we are testing the Bradford Guardian 3 fixed blade. This is the first time I've really been EDCing a fixed blade, and I gotta tell you, I'm really enjoying it. Now, I'm doing this voiceover after the video has been done and filmed, so I know what happens. I will say there is some blood coming up. Not a whole lot, but if you're squeamish, maybe skip ahead. I'll let you know when it's about to happen, but I really cut myself badly with this knife. And I got it on film. So, I cringe watching it back because I know what's about to happen and I know how much it hurt. It sucked, but we'll see when we get there. So ergonomically, this is really good. This is not a knife that's meant to be held choked back. It has like an enlarged forward finger choil. That's how it's meant to be held, choked up like that, which I really like. So we're starting here with the regular thickness cardboard. I need to show you the edge first. Very sharp. This is still the factory edge. I just strapped it up a little bit. So blasting through this cardboard with ease, not a problem. Not a problem. Still the regular cardboard here. You know, this is not, the measurement behind the edge on this knife is not extremely thin. It's must be something to do with the edge geometry because it slices really well, surprisingly well. I think it is there is a low angle on the edge bevel. I think that's probably part of what it is. It's a factor for sure, but it's a very slicey knife, but also pretty robust, and I wouldn't say beefy, but it's on it's on the more robust side of things for sure. Now the double thickness cardboard. This is where I'm about to cut myself right here. Yep, there it was. And there's a freeze frame. I stopped the video pretty quickly because I looked down and I could see the two separate parts of my skin moving separate from each other, and I knew it was really deep, so I stopped the video quick. But it was bad. I waited about an hour before I could get to the urgent care, and it bled the whole time. Here it is the next day. 4 stitches. They couldn't get it to stop bleeding until they put the stitches in. Luckily, I didn't hit a tendon. He said I did hit a pretty good vein in there. It sucked. It really sucked. I learned my lesson. I didn't expect it to pass through that thick cardboard so easily and quickly. Usually I can control where it's going, but it just curved back and got my hand, and I will never hold cardboard that way again. That's for sure. So here we are back. It's only the next day, so I'm going to try to hold this stuff without using my finger. We're doing the glove test. And it did very well. Check this out. Extremely well. Bam, look at that. That's a lot of layers too. A lot of layers of leather in there. Going for a third one. Piece of cake. Not even a whole lot of pressure being needed to get through it either. Very impressed with this one. Excelente. There's a lot of blade steeled, there's a lot of variations of blade steels that you can get this knife in. This one's an N690, so it's one of the ones that's on the cheaper side. But man, I'm impressed with their N690. The edge held up really well and straps back really easily. So, I'm totally happy with this version. I thought maybe if I really liked it, I would upgrade, but I don't know. So far, I'm pretty happy with the N690. Now cutting through the strap. This test is not really, it is about the sharpness. It's more about how you slide out of a cut. I haven't tested a knife yet that will go all the way through this stuff. It's pretty wide. As far as the sharpness, it goes through easily, but you end up sliding out of the cut before you get through the whole thing. So I don't know. I want to try the nightshade on this test because I have a feeling it's going to go all the way through. This time it almost did. with just barely a little thread left. So that's kind of an interesting test. I think the more I just started doing it, I think the more I do it, we'll start to see a pattern of different blade shapes being better for getting through that than others. Now the hard test, the polypropylene rope, hard plastic rope. Not many knives can get through 3 cuts of this. Let's see what we got. Not a problem. I even put a little more pressure into the cut than I needed to. You'll see on these next 2, I put less pressure and it still goes through. Yep, not a problem. Going for a 3rd one. Yeah, really, really piece of cake. That's really cool. That's very cool to see. So I'm impressed, man. I am really impressed. Here I am cutting some paper. I have not strapped it yet. This is the edge right after all this cutting we've done. And look at that. Not even hanging up, man. Not even hanging up. It's one of the better edges I've seen after all the testing, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking this. It's not only a great EDC knife, but it's also a great way to carry it. You'll see in a second I show you how I've been carrying it. The sheath it comes with is a Scout Carry style sheath, so it carries horizontally on your belt. And I've been carrying it kind of up near my belly button, kind of near my belt buckle. And it's really just out of the way. I don't feel it bending over or squatting down or anything. And it's just so quick to pull out, do some cutting, and put it back in. It's so fast. Also, it's really easy to hook your pinky finger where that blade sticks out. Pull the blade out, and then just put your hand choked up right where it wants to be. Very, very nice. I thought initially I would probably get a pocket sheath for this, but after carrying it in this sheath, I'm not so sure. I actually really like it, so I don't know. I'm going to live with it for a week, and I might end up getting a pocket sheath still, but we'll see. So this thing did awesome. Very, very happy to have this in my EDC rotation. I'll do a full review on it soon, and stay safe out there. Adios.